I sure hope I get a spot on the inside here. That would make my life a lot easier. Well, there it is. We do get a spot on the inside. Well, that is handy, isn't it? Isn't that the darndest thing?
Yes, master.
So, we have a request, a strategy. Necro Wagon. Playing as Undead. I think it's the dark green Undead, which is the cheat colour, because it's so hard to detect on the minimap. Although this is an orange minimap, so it should be a bit easier for people to see. The trouble is which XE do I take?
The damned stand ready.
Because I don't want to
Where shall my blood
impose.
be spilled? I will be done.
Ah,
My fate
you can
is
do it.
sealed.
We're going Dreadlord here.
Thy bidding,
Let's do this
master.
though. So, starting off with some ghouls. Let's get a tomb as well. Gonna need another cigarette. We don't want to delay the tech too much, but you may as well almost start building up your acolytes. Not just yet, because you do need the resources for ghouls and another cigarette. You don't want to spend all your gold on this yet, because they're not going to do anything. You can maybe get one, but I wouldn't push it too much beyond that point. We'll see. See, for example, I can go for another cigarette now, and then that'll be another ghoul after that, and then maybe the acolyte. So that looks good. So pick your poison and sleep now. The username is ACP ONeill. I'll let you choose 1v1 or 4v4. We're going to try 4v4. Hero Dreadlord with sleep in your choice. So sleep, and I guess it depends. Maybe aura. I prefer carrying swarm in most cases, but if I'm going to get a whole bunch of units and if this actually works, then aura should potentially be quite beneficial. So now you can start getting your acolytes. Well, we'll see actually. I think that ghoul might finish. Might have to still wait on the acolyte. Yeah, just wait on the acolyte, it's fine. Panda with breath of fire and drunken haze. Third hero is optional if you want. If I got a third hero, it'd probably be something like the pit lord, but that's if I would get it. If it calls for it, then I'll get the acolyte. See? All lines up nicely. So, and you know you can hide your face in dread now, as you know what's coming. Strategy is Necro Wagon. So feel free to mix in some cript fiends or guards if I'm stressed. So basically, if I do get like bullied by mass air, then I can always optionally. I think guards would be, fiends would be a really good pick. I'm just going to build acolytes now. I'm hoping we've got enough ghouls for lumber. I don't know, maybe one more. Just to really secure the lumber and not have to worry about it, because I'm going to have to use a bunch of ghouls to creep. Necro, feel free to get up and enjoy those key bindings. Will do. So sleep. You go here. You take this. You go like that. We're gonna take 4 ghouls minimum, and off we go. Keep going the acolytes.
You thought of that?
Hopefully my voice is okay. Not too quiet. I think I had a couple of issues.
Greeting.
Could actually wait for night time, but I'm impatient, so let's just go.
What is it now? I must. Where shall my blood be?
Go straight for the expansion. Sleep this guy again in a moment. Take those back. One more acolyte, and then we can tech as well. You can see the lumber's coming in quite nicely because we've got 2 ghouls minimum. I feel like I'm really going to have to sneeze. Oh my god, I almost kind of did there, but then it just sort of cut itself off. That was weird. So I don't know when that's coming back. Alright. Can tech now, because I should have all of my acolytes. Sobe mask, that's a dream. That almost makes me miss. I think I'll go for the orange spots, to be honest. I'll just try to do the high value points. So, probably get one more ghoul onto lumber so I don't have to worry about lumber at all. Then I can fill up the expansion there.
Very well. Greetings. Die.
Try not to let blood loss go off. Okay, he's in trouble. 1-on-1 so far. Keep up the good work though. Has he? Where is he? Oh, he's over here. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna take these 2 with me. And I'll come over. Oh, he's actually got him trapped, which is really good. Gonna go shot there. All is getting his ass kicked. Almost got level 3, which is super nice. really, really nice.
Summoning is
We're going to go over to Orange's direction to keep him sort of propped up.
mortal. Where shall my blood be spilled? Summon more cigarettes. Summoners is complete. Agreed.
I think this has got crept. This is obviously being crept. He'll just do like the green spots. I need to be in this area just so, in case he gets hit.
What is my life for this?
Let's see.
Guess. What mortal die? Greetings.
Yep, that looks fine. Tech is going to be complete soon. Was it Panda second? That is an odd one, but I guess fine, because Panda will cover a lot of bases.
That was my plan. What is it now? What mortal? Very well. Thought of that. Greetings. Upgrade. Summoning. What is it? Complete. I must hunt soon. What is it now? Agreed. What mortal?
I wanted to get the Panda as well at the same time. Come on. Oh! Alright, let's just go here. Make this happen. Because it's not going to happen otherwise. Yeah, thank you.
Name your poison. I must have trouble brewing. You see, what
His sleep is so obnoxious.
I'll give it a shot. Soon. That was my plan. You see,
Oh! Stormbot off the side. I did get the kill though.
my plan. You thought of that? Agreed. What mortal? I hunger. Death.
Nice.
Greed.
I think I'll just escape from this situation. He still wants lumber. I'm not sure how much I can really give out. Put the other ghoul onto lumber.
Name your poison.
So, go get your town portal. Get your thingamajig. Keeps them busy. I mean, how many ghouls do I don't want to get too many ghouls. It's just lumber is always like, yeah, let's get one more ghoul. Fuck it. Sorry. You're going to need them. You're just going to need them. It is what it is. Like, you do need that lumber. Because it's expensive doing this. Lumber-wise, as you can see.
Name your poison. Have one on the house.
We'll just take the skeletons and the heroes. Hopefully they're not getting too much trouble over there. And they can actually build and make units. Because we've got to get quite a few bits and bobs to make this work.
Another round? That was my plan. Parched. Name your poison. Our forces are under attack. Trouble brewing.
Let's sleep this to pull it over.
Another round. Name your poison. Another round. Summon our brethren's town is under attack. Brewing. Oh, daddy. What? You see.
Not quite full.
Another round.
Necros.
Now you're is trouble brewing. What is it now? Trouble brewing. Have one on the house. Another round.
Yeah, I might have to TP. I don't want to TP over. I just get in base. I don't like this fighting outside the base nonsense because they're just letting themselves take more damage than they need to. It just doesn't actually help at all. Like, it's really inefficient to do. I think they're okay though, somewhat. You don't do yourself any favors though doing that.
What is it now?
A town portal is okay, but it's not necessary. It's hard to explain, but you shouldn't have to. Anyway, let's get the colours on. Sleep this big boy. Just let the obnoxious sleeps kick in. Because that's what he does. Does it very well.
Agreed. Name your poison. I must the dead shall serve.
Alright, we're still getting upgrades. As you can see, we demand additional lumber. Anyone who needs gold? Because I don't need gold, I just need lumber at this point. Like, lumber is so hard to come by. Let's go. Let's give you a chunk of gold. I got like loads of ghouls, so lumber will kick in. It's just, I've got to wait a little bit longer. We'll even get the ghoul frenzy to make sure. Put a sentry ward here. Keep a check on this guy. You over here. Let's go get that pit lord maybe. I'm gonna back out. Alright, it's time to go crazy. So, meat wagons, necros, fiends, and just keep getting upgrades. Just hope people don't lose too much.
What is it you see? Of that, greetings. Is trouble brewing? Mortal. I must hunt soon. Another round? More gold.
Yeah, I think orb isn't that necessary, to be honest. This is more a mass than it is a single target fiesta. Howl of Terror to just reduce damage taken. We just need almost a little bit longer. Hopefully don't lose too much. Okay, I'm gonna have to TP. TP in. Go, we got you. Just get our necros. Careful, Mr. Panda. Stay in place. Don't get too carried away. Send in skeletons. Just basically hold down left control when you're doing the skeletons. Left control and A move is the easiest way. Skeletons are really massing up nicely now. I'm getting a lot of value out of those. More meat wagons, because why not? I think we're in a position where we can siege a little bit, go for the aura, level up. Just sleep the Mountain King to be obnoxious. Well, not necessary. So again, left control, A move is one of the easiest ways you can handle it. There is no particular easy way to hotkey said skeletons. You just want to make sure they're positioned so they're sort of like near the front all the time, because the enemy is wasting their time, resources trying to deal with those whilst you can snipe them. We've got a bunch of range units which really complements this strategy. So you can snipe from behind. Oh, those Bat Riders, they ain't gonna cut it. I'm sorry, buddy. Please. You can actually put Unholy Frenzy on a bunch of Skeletal Mages if you want. I've got 2 new upgrades on them at minimum. So they actually do pretty respectable damage. You'd be surprised. I'm going to go for the free meal. We're going to sit at the 80 food mark. I'll give a little bit of resources out because I don't need to spend just yet. And then if need be, we'll go push past 80 food. But you don't really particularly ever want to push past 80 food. I should get more obsidian statues. And I think that'll probably do it, Sunny Gem. Short but sweet, but you get the idea. It's all about that general push, hero-wise. They give a lot of utility. Dreadlord for the consistent sleeps, but with the items, I could respec into Carrion Swarm, would be absolutely fine. You can see his mana is more than capable. Would have been quite useful. Breath of Fire, priority, and then Howl of Terror, priority on Pit Lord. Got a decent chunk of Necros, not too many, just enough to keep the mana pool flowing. Having the Brilliance Aura helps, and 4 meat wagons to go with it. And you can always have like 12 skeletons, I think, at a time. So, there you have it. I should have more obsidian statues though. 3 would probably be a good number. 2 minimum, but I somehow ended up with 1. I think I just forgot to sort of build it. I got too carried away with the meat wagons. And then at this point, 1500, you could easily just do that and push your way up to 100 food if you wanted to, if you needed to. Otherwise, you just spend those resources on your allies or towers or securing another expansion or items. GG. The cheat color prevails. The Scourge Bone Charm and Vamp Aura stack. I don't think so, Tyrell. I would think that the Vamp Aura takes precedence, since it would overwrite the Scourge Bone's value, since the Scourge Bone is barely a level 1 Dreadlord, and I had level 2 Vampiric Aura. I might be wrong.